Sometimes like we be in the position to think that some shit really gotta happen because we're forcing it. It's not that, my boy. It's not that. You ain't gotta force nothing. You ain't gotta force nothing, bro. You literally don't have to force anything. Like the how people think, you don't have to force that or want to get people to convert to that. A certain type of way of thought. Highly illogical. Well, which is why if you're one person who's confident in yourself, you're just gonna handle your business at the end of the day. And you're never gonna like want to compare yourself to people in a way that ends up being destructive to yourself, or in a way that ends up being disruptive to your whole flow effort. Well, that's how I feel about it. I mean, I came up on here and I didn't even know what it is that I was doing up until I ended up knowing slightly what it is that I'm doing. You know, as far as the streaming, as far as the freestyling, as far as the high impact velocity rapping and freestyling goes. I'm done. Basic Kali. You had to call me the great Kali up in this. In terms of the underground, bro. In terms of like really exotic channels that are really like worthwhile in terms of like maybe what's going on in the channel. Because that's where the algorithm puts me anyways. Within a bracket of people that are somewhat there, not really there, but somewhat there. Anyways, what am I trying to do here? Okay. Well, so trying to charge the ring light here, you know what I mean? Charge the ring light here. Anyways, Crusher X Revenator, Aftermother, haters, rapper, songwriter, content creator, one of the best rappers of his time, and the slogan goes to the naysayers like it's nothing. How you doing? How you feeling? If you're new on the channel, shout out to you. If you recently just subscribed, shout out to you. If you're a good person and you know that you're a good person, shout out to you. Well, I'm from South Africa, yeah, man. I'm not really gonna explain myself to anybody who wants to ask where I'm from, because on many of my live streams, I do indicate that I am South African, and I do talk about the current affairs of my country, because this is where I'm from. I have to talk about the current affairs of my country. So it's like, in a way, I don't really touch on all of them, but I try my hardest to touch on what goes on in my country, henceforth providing a form of education to anybody who may be watching. Yeah. So in our country is very, very controversial. I'm told the leadership is controversial. The systems are controversial. The system is sort of not fair on its own people. Murder All She Wrote. Of course, that being idiomic, but just it being a way of informally expressing myself. So in our country, yeah, man, it's all crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? You see, in other countries, there's often an emphasization, if that's even a word. There's often a emphasis on the legality of people who come from other countries, and in terms of them being legal to even be there or dwell there or be among or a part of the people or part of the economy, right? There are often regulations that have to be lived up to. Remember? Meaning that there's paperwork that individuals must indeed provide. And anyways, if you get to somebody's country, you're technically visiting. That's what you're technically visiting. So it means that if you get to someone's country, it may be the United States, it may be France, Paris, whatever. One thing is for sure, if the opportunity in that country is there, you have to use it, no doubt. In terms of the business, maybe that you could set up, this enterprise that you could somewhat end up founding there. Fine. But one thing that you should remember is that you have a home, meaning that you should invest back in your home. That's logical, according to me. Not that you should take over now someone else's country. You understand? You should just sort of plant a seed in that country that's in the form of economic, economic liberty or whatever, some form of economic liberty. You could plant that seed, yes, but go back to your country, dog. Fix your country, because I guess that certain people run away utterly from their countries so much that they leave their countries sort of fractured instead of having their countries fixed. So yeah, do seek refugee status, but refugee status is refugee status, not for messing around and stuff. Just use that refugee status to gather up as much information as possible to improve yourself and make yourself uh you know and sort of put yourself in a position of good opportunity and good overall peace of mind about you and who you are and your family and who you stand for and stuff, instead of just running away to other people's countries to just want to over occupy things unnecessarily. That's how I really feel about it. Because if it were me, even I would go to this. If I that I don't know, maybe not. Going to maybe the United States would be a very good opportunity for me, right? Because as far as meeting up with certain like-minded people like me, I would gain a whole lot. I'd gain a whole lot as far as the knowledge, as far as uh, you know, as far as the etiquette. You understand? I'd gain a lot. I'd acquire a lot. You understand? But that won't mean that I have to now overcrowd the United States of America and make it hard for certain Americans to sort of revel in the benefits of their homeland. You understand? So that it's about, you understand? It's about having that common sense to understand that, oh, okay, fine. You go there, you fix your life, you set up a business, whatever, an enterprise, whatsoever. You are diligent in your dealings, whatever. Um, one thing is for sure: if you're going to someone's country, leave something in the country that's at least gonna be economically sound in the country. You understand? That's how I really feel about going to other people's countries. That's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about it. Yabo, siphilele imali mfethu. Even if it's like, I make it sound like it's like, yeah, we believe for money and nothing else. It sort of is, but at the same time, it's not like we throw all human morality out the door. You understand? Baba, we live to survive. We survive. I want. So if you come from wherever you come from and you utterly bring nothing on the table that is gonna enrich our country or our homeland, it's not even like I'm trying to put South Africa into a specialty tier here. I'm not trying to be sounding like that, but I'm talking about generally migration, I guess, right? I'm talking about migration and immigration, I guess, in one, right? Migration and immigration in one, I guess. Understand? Okay, do it means, but it's not like, okay, it is that, but I believe that out of it all, out of coming from a war-ridden country, a country that has leaders that steal your funds and just rub it in your face, apart from that, when you move into another country, you should at least make sure that you contribute skills. Should contribute skills. You understand me? If it's personal for you, I get it. But if it's not personal for you, hit that like button. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Click that notification bell in order to boost the algorithm, in order for you to be notified as we go live. Right. So you may come from a country, a war-ridden country, a country that now are stealing your funds in front of your faces and stuff like that, and funding other organizations, terroristic organizations. Fine, we get it. Even if it is so, you should at least come into another person's country, into another person's homeland, and contribute skill and add value into that country's economy or whatever, in a way that does guarantee you citizenship indirectly. That's what I believe. So citizenship shouldn't be a thing that's granted because we are all African. How can you kick your brothers and sisters out of Africa? How can you fight your own brothers and sisters in Africa? No, certain things are an excuse, and it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't hurt my feelings. I'm not famous, whatever. I'm not known. It doesn't hurt my feelings. This is my platform anyways. I can talk. I'm going to repost this, by the way. So some of you who are just go on, go on, go on, go on. You don't hurt anything here. You don't destabilize anything here. So one thing is for sure. I don't have the right as a South African, being African, to just take my big head into another person's country without actually having a knowing of what I'm going to be bringing into the country, without having a knowing of what I'm going to be even benefiting those people with, that country with. You understand? That's a logical, sound thinking person. So I didn't get on this platform to really have people like me, like me, oh, he's so cool, oh, he's so amazing, the chains. Fuck off. That's what I really think. That's what I really fucking think. Fuck off. So you do not come into someone's country without adding on value into the whole economy, into the whole political spectrum, even of things. You have to add some value when you get into a person's country, bruh. There are no freebies. There are no freebies. If you're a troublemaker, you're going to come across the police force of that country. You're going to come across the law enforcement of that country. They're going to drag you across the road. You're going to come across the police force of that relative country that you choose to not even, because, okay, fine, I understand. Some circumstances, boats and whatever, containers and whatsoever. But you mustn't be with the ones that choose to sort of punch themselves into a corner and want to sort of be survivalists in their own non-realistic thinking. That's what I really think. And I'm sorry, the English is probably too much. That's because I know how to read, by the way. Because some of you are from those countries that are supposedly rich, but you know not how to read anything. That's how I really feel. That's how I've seen it. Anyways, so so you do not get into someone's country illegally, or to say you do not navigate someone's country illegally, if I may actually sort of expound further more. Yeah, enjoy. You do not navigate someone's country illegally. And you do not, even if you know you're not doing any crime. But one thing is for sure, you do not navigate someone's country illegally. You understand? You have babies when you have wives when suddenly you get there miraculously there's a husband that you are married to. You don't navigate someone's country illegally. It's not a South African thing, it's a global thing. And even if my stream is not popular popping, because I'm not kissing people's asses, by the way, I'm choosing to actually come on here and work myself up until the algorithm gives. And other people, I guess, they won't even notice that I'm not kissing anyone's ass for real. I'm not kissing the ass of any broadcasting agencies. I'm being as resilient and as persistent and as I can be. Not kissing any ass. It's my platform, this one. As some of you always watch without liking, it's fine because I'm gonna repost this. When I repost this, people who are a bit high value than you are gonna come across this. And it doesn't matter, by the way, even if those people are 7 or 8 or 10. Doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter. Nina, asatan vele, we don't know each other. You don't do shit to me. You don't touch me, you don't scratch me, you don't do nothing to me in any type of way. You are watching me now, isn't it so? Yes. I came across your home feed, some of you. Yes. But it's okay anyways. It's okay anyways. So you don't touch me, you don't scratch me, do nothing to me. And you should be thankful that there are creators who are willing to actually be straightforward. You understand? Instead of pandering indirectly and sort of, kissing ass where it's unnecessary. You should be thankful that other creators are as straightforward as me. You should be thankful that, oh, okay. So not every creator pretends to be okay with stuff. You should be thankful that there are creators like me out here. I'm just saying. Yeah, boy. And chances are the accounts that keep on watching me are the phishing accounts. And by mentioning such, I gain an upper hand. With the machine, I gain an upper hand, Baba. When it comes to the AI systems and imprinting the AI systems to work a certain type of way. That's why this channel is never gonna die. I guarantee that. This channel never gonna die. Never. Came here 3 years ago, mfano streaming mfano hours and hours and hours. Now I've hit 600 subscribers now. 3 years ago, 3 years later, I mean, I've hit 600 subscribers. Yeah. Yeah, and I bet that there are certain people who are like, yo, and he's right, he's very right. There are creators that kiss ass, really. They don't want to talk about certain things. They don't want to mention. Yeah, I know. It's divided. That's how it always is on the internet. Duh. The fuck? You think that some of us are not gonna study the game? Of course we've been studying the game, nigga. That's why some of us are not trying to overly do some things because we're desperate for reach. The fuck? I've been studying this game, dog. This social media game thing, streaming thing, posting, whatever, blah 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 blah. Always engaging people. I've been studying this thing. I've been learning. I've been peeping game. And as for the YouTube algorithm, me and the algorithm have been having a lovely dance. It's been lovely. It's been so lovely. It's been so lovely. It's been beneficial. It's been mutually beneficial. I come on here, I freestyle for about 30 something minutes, 40 something minutes, and then I footsec. I don't waste your time, you don't waste mine. Because I'm a real human being, by the way, besides numbers and algorithms and graphs and all this other bullshit. I'm a real human being. As we speak, I'm thinking about dinner, about what I'm actually really gonna cook. I'm a real human. How do you take me? I'm a real human being. I live in real life. I eat real food. I think real thoughts. I think I go through real depression. I go through real stress. But even if I do go through those, well, I have my own little unique positive way of transmuting that into something that's that's gonna equate to, yeah, to something that's, you know what I mean? If the expressions, how they, what they indicate though. Like, yo, bro. Sekwentekani. Hey, I'm getting a whole lot of traction on Bigo Live these days. Yeah. It's because I attached my YouTube account. I get it now. Now there's a specific audience from Bigo Live that sort of is curious to sort of peep game and stuff in terms of what goes on my YouTube and stuff like that. You see, even people that have the money to pay for bots and inflated views, the resilience and the power and the charisma and the panache that I approach this with, they will never simulate it. They will never mimic it. I swear. I swear. I swear you. I swear you. I swear, each and every time I on my feed, it's always someone likes your post, someone followed you. It's always that, bruh. Almost all the time. Almost all the time. That's why some of you here on YouTube who want to sabotage, I feel sad for you. I feel sorry for you. I feel so sorry for you. Because there are a whole lot of people who are behind me, dog. Some of you guys, you have no idea. You behave how you behave, and certain people ban you indirectly without me even doing anything. Like, it's deep. It's deeper than anything that you could even ever imagine. Yeah. And some of you can't create such efficacy. You can't create such groundedness in professionalism that you have other people who choose to stand for you without you even doing nothing. You don't know how that love, that respect really feels, some of you. Yeah. No, some of them, guys, they don't know how it feels, that love and that respect and that acknowledgement from people that you don't even fucking know, and be like, what the fuck? Did this shit be? Because I've been, my channel should have been probably banned a long time ago, if I'm not mistaken. But I've had people behind me act in ways that I never thought were possible in terms of preserving this small little streaming thing that I got going on. Oh, yo, and some of you are babies. Some of you are still suckling on bottles. Some of them, guys, they're still babies suckling on bottles. They're not really studying the game. They're not putting in hours, dog. They're not staying up all night. Fucking thinking of ways, strategies, nigga, to alter the algorithm. To manipulate time zones. They don't have what it takes. They don't have, like, if there's a blueprint that you follow, or there's a blueprint that you've sort of integrated yourself into, of course it's gonna show. Of course they're gonna try and ruin you, and you're still gonna come back. Of course that's gonna happen. Of course you're gonna come back annoying as hell to some people that don't want to even watch, because supposedly it's ugh. And even if it is that, thank you, because I am the silver lining. Anyways, I am the silver lining. Acknowledge me. Acknowledge me. Acknowledge me, nigga. Don't do, nigga. Of course. What the fuck? Wait, hold up. What? Oh, yeah. Alright. Of course they're gonna do all that, bro. Okay. Yeah. Man, I ain't even fronting about anything. As I'm speaking, this is nothing more than an experimentation. That's how it always is. I ain't even gonna get tired of maintaining the fact that even if it ain't even the case of me being all viral and extra famous, views being all inflated, cause your Rex came over here, and I'm gonna be as defiant as I gotta be. Man, if you wanna leave, you are free to do so, man. That's what I've been forever emphasizing. Yeah, that's me, I'm high impact, and the delivery is very much undeniable at that. I pack a whole lot of heat that nobody even gonna be daring to be touching or feeling upon. Cause, man, I came here to be going on and on. I got the groove and I got the natural pizzazz and the panache to be not even, sweating about what I really been trying to be creating. Yeah, I'm really just the craziest, and if you wanna be creating something, you should get started right now. Yeah, I'm the confirmation. You get it? Yeah, rhyming in sequence. Flinching, this shit's how it is. Crush your Rex Revinator, he bout the business. I've been talking for about 20 something minutes because I wanted to be invoking something. I wanted my subscribers, the one who be organically realizing the fact that there are sudden gatekeepers on these platforms that we be attempting to be working hard upon. You see, people gonna be wanting to be keeping the opportunity to themselves, my man, my woman, whoever you is, you best be listening. Don't be giving up, my man, you my woman, whoever you is, keep on trying. Yeah, there are certain gatekeepers who be coming up on these platforms, these YouTubes, the TikToks, these Facebooks that we be attempting. They're gonna be sabotaging you. Just be 10 toes, make your research, your deductions, and be continuing with whatever it is that you're doing. It's not about sponsorships. It's not about overly inflating all of the robotics to be getting your views to be high as can be. Yeah, believe me, I ain't even doing it for them overly inflated views. That's not that's not how it's even working. Okay. Yeah. Batala, they come on here. Yeah. Baketani. Baketa, good for Mila Yodo, let me in sequence, and then they wanna be sabotaging. Ngalemlaya do Yabuling Shaluto, they are betting, that I'm in the States right now as I'm speaking. I'm not even trying to be imagining anything. This is an attempt, you see. The stream is legit, trying to be pushing me. The algorithm, the machine, and me and it have been having a lovely dance. This is a meeting as I'm speaking. I'm having a meeting with the algorithm, and I'm telling it subtly how I'm gonna be planning to be constructing my streaming and my rapping, going about my day. You see, cause I gotta be working, making some money in order to be surviving. This is how I be feeling about it. Coming up on here and streaming like I be idiotic and not even paying any attention to what it really is, because I don't come on here to be getting all that retention. Get it? Meaning that I'm really engaging. Some of y'all coming up on here blaming. Crush your Rex Revinator be getting all that traction, and I be underground and I'm not even known. The machine the other time told me that, hey yo, Crush your Rex, you create an audience that is somewhat small and really engaged and devoted. I ain't even know what this is. A whole lot of people been trying to be revolting against me, but it's not even working because I'm still gonna get to reposting some of the videos that I get to the making. Yeah, attempting. Yeah, I ain't even faking. Yeah, you wanna be getting up on here and not even enjoying what I be doing because you wanna be in Den Haag, cause you ain't even seen what I be doing. Anyways, yeah, I got the influence. You ain't gotta be making it like you ain't even tuning in. Cause your Rex Revinator be the only underground king when it comes to 2026 hip hop rap scene. I've been doing what I'm doing and I continue at it. I'm so defiant, being so divisive and making sure that I have every method planned and I will. I know that I'm well aligned with it. Yeah, the stars up in there, so let's still be communicating. Yeah, I feel like I be hailing from the Draco system. Cause I have to always move around, adapting and navigating my way craftily. People out here don't know English. They wanna be pretending that they from the Americas, they're Europeans, Australian. I ain't even dissing or anything. I'm just proving same thing that you wanna be thinking about. That you ain't ever even gonna be about it. That life that you be pretending to be about. Crush your Rex Revenator. F them other haters, the only alligator. Yeah, I'm gonna be spinning around and around, and you ain't even gonna be taking it. Cause you ain't even able to be transmitting anything your brain is lacking when it comes to the fluids and the fact that that is needed. You be always wanting to be barking at me loudly, but this never even stop me because this is a spectacle that I'm capable of putting on. Let's go. Nigga. Now, as I said, I ain't wasting your time. Don't waste mine.